Alright, we are back. The Random Gamer plays FGO, and I'm just gonna, before we get started, because last video, we were just continuing on with the story, and I'm just not gonna clear anything like that yet, just because I'm gonna save it until I know what servants I'm gonna pull on others. And that is one thing, those tickets, if you click them, it gives you different materials. I don't know which ones I'm going to use yet. So, anyway, what I am going to do here is we're going to continue with the story now. So, let's get her going. Oh, who do I want to use? Who's interesting here? You know what? I'm going to pull out one of my old favorites. Hercules, and one of the big things about Hercules, there's a few bosses that he essentially can cheese on his own, but they have to have this white castle here, Crass Essence. That is his Bond 10 ability, and what it does is it essentially makes him invincible. Okay, not actually, but he just becomes so much stronger and tougher to kill when he has that in play. So, yeah. Alrighty, Hercules. I don't think we really need to worry about strength. So again, this Hercules, oh, level 100. Oh wow, that was strong. And then MASH can take him out on their own, so that'll clear that one. And then here's the thing, Hercules cannot do like the other characters have been servants have been borrowing, because he does not. He's a single target, so he can only hit one at a time. So this is where he is better in boss fights. He is not as good as clearing. But when they're this weak, everything clears. Like, even Zenobia, who's only level 30, can clear these out. And MASH can, too. So, yeah. It's pretty easy on that one. Yeah. At this point, I'm kind of just playing for the story here. Funner fights get on later on, so... Alright. Phew! The battle is over, Master. I'm relieved we pulled through this again. Thank you, MASH. Yes, I am happy that I can be useful. Hey, MASH, is it possible that you can't use your Noble Phantasm? Apparently, I don't even know which Heroic Spirit fused with me. And I'm unable to use the power of its special arts, the Heroic Spirit's secret weapon, known as a Noble Phantasm. Random Gamer Senpai, I'm sorry for explaining this so late. Servants are equipped with a unique skill called the Noble Phantasm, it's deprived from each hero's legend and great deeds, and it's a secret weapon. However, I am unable to wield my Noble Phantasm. I can somehow use it as a weapon, but its output is decreased. I can't even release its true name. In fact, I don't even know what the origins of this weapon of mine might be. In any case, you can think of me as a failed servant, or maybe just a capable Kwai that can get even stronger. I don't have any leads on the Heroic Spear that fused with me, but with you as my master, I'll figure it out as I grow. That's true, masters have the ability to analyze their servants' parameters, skills, and matrices. Random Gamer, as a master, once you become good enough, you should be able to analyze MASH's servants' data. Any servants you make a contract with from this point should be the same. First, you need to learn their true name and Noble Phantasm. As your trust with them grows, your servant's power will grow too. Well, it's not like you have that much potential in you. The fact you can't use MASH that well shows that. Once we get Chaldea's race shift capability back online, we're going to shift to first-class master here. Then you're fired. Newbies with no combat experience can spend their time terrified in some corner in Chaldea. Weren't you the one that was scared, Director? I wasn't, not in the least. You should be respectful to your elders. Anyway, I'm glad you two understand each other better now. Let's move forward before any more of them show up. Alright. And what do we get here? Quest cleared. Booyah. Alright. So, let's... Alright, let's go here. Church ruin. Okay. You know what? Let's use some other fun. Let's use some more fun servants. Since you mentioned Achilles, let's take Achilles. Okay. One thing at the beginning of this game, like, especially this first level. As you can kind of see, the game's progressed so far now that... Yeah. Alright. Everything's burnt down as far as the eye can see. Why aren't there any traces of residents? What happened here? There aren't any traces of residents either. What happened here? What could even turn Chaldea gray in the first place? If we can't see the future, that means humanity will vanish. Could that mean the counterforce doesn't work in a singularity? Then a place is like a bolt. The fatal choice of destruction scattered throughout human history. When your choices become mistakes, this is what happens. Oh, here we go. Looks like the director is talking to herself again. This could take a while. Hey, random gamer, it looks like it's safe over there. Why don't you rest a bit? I agree with you, Doctor. Senpai, would you like some rations? Thanks, but aren't you tired, Mash? I'm tired. Are you asking if I've been having any problems since I became a servant? Well, for the most part, it's scary to fight, but I'm doing fine otherwise. Are you okay with me being your master? Of course, I think you might have been the best master this summer. That's enough for us. We've got Im coming. Master, your commands, please. Alright, so we have another fight to do. Alrighty, here we go. Oh, let's just do this. Yeah, but one of the things is, just with how far this game has come, the first few singularities now are well known as kind of too easy. Like, I don't, so, spoiler alert, there are 7 singularities in this part 1 of this game, and it's well known that until you hit Camelot, it's relatively a pretty straightforward numbers game. Just hit big numbers and you're good to go. And most characters, because, so for, like, each... the star rating gives their max level, and so you can really easily overpower. So like you see Achilles here, level 90, he's a 5-star, max out 90. 4 stars are 80, there's a way around it, and we'll get into that later. But, yeah, so, especially at the beginning, everything you can just kind of power through. Alright, so, let's do the next part of the story. Okay. Let's pull one of my... Oh, there we go. One of my favorites. Mordred. Okay. Okay, story time. Phew, thank goodness we managed it yet again, Master. I see you're getting used to being a servant. It is what it is, because now that you know what we're up against, you're not afraid anymore? I don't know about that. No matter how good I am with my weapon, when it comes to the battle itself... Oh, sorry, let's talk later, the 3 of you. You need to get out of there now. I'm still picking up something, and this is... What is that? A servant is there. So, here's the thing. Yeah, don't fight it, random gamer Mash. It's too soon for you to fight a servant. Even so, we can't escape. Mash, prepare for battle. It's a servant, you can do something about it, right? Yes, I'll do my best. Looks a little nervous. So one of the things is there's not everything in the game you're fighting is servants. Actually, vast majority are not. So, like, we've only fought monsters. The tutorial, no, those weren't doing. So I think this is our first servant fight. If you've watched Fate Stay Night, you might recognize her as, well, she is the rider servant. Okay, so she is a rider. I don't have anything that is powerful, but I'm not going to use Mordred just to see what happens. She's only level 13, so... So this is one of the reasons I wanted. So servants have this abilities, and so like you can summon the same servants and they'll have abilities against you. So like this servant can paralyze. So now Mordred is locked out for a turn. So that was one of the reasons I didn't want to just wipe her out and just see the difference. And yeah, unfortunately it's tutorial, so we're just gonna power through. If you're wondering how can this be fun, there's no strategy. I'm like, just wait. This game has been going for a long time, so yeah, it's just one of those things. Okay, we won. I was sure I didn't stand a chance, but we actually won. Sorry, there's no time to rest, Mash. A similar signal as before is heading that way. I don't have to tell you what you need to do, right? What? Same signal? No way. Random gamer, retreat, hurry up. We gotta get out of here. Alright. So yeah, one of the things is in this universe, servants can kind of sense other servants. Because they're looking to hunt each other down in the show, so... or anime, manga. And so yeah. Alright, so let's continue on with the story. Because at this point, I don't see the point in getting stuff here. Yeah, because I'm not going to spend anything yet, so... who do I want to use in this one? A lot of people have Castoria. So, Altria Castor is meta right now, the best character in the game. And there aren't... there we go. So, when it comes to casters, a lot of them are supports, especially on the friend list, just because casters tend to be meta when it comes to support, so you're not going to find as many battle ones. Oh! Okay, for God's sake, what is happening? Why are servants here? I see. Holy Grail War? A Holy Grail War was going on in that town? Normally it would be a battle royale amongst the 7 summoned servants of Fuyuki, but something's gone terribly wrong. I'm not surprised. There's a servant without a master. It's natural for servants to target other servants. Then as long as I'm here, we'll be targeted by other servants? But Mash has nothing to do with the Grail. This is just... that's just a wandering phantom gone mad. I found it. New prey. The Grail shall be mine. Servant signal confirmed. It's an assassin class servant. I can fight, Senpai. Please give me your orders. Alright, I'll have us win no matter what. Okay, I'll bring you victory, Master. So yeah, if you've watched Stay Night, you'll start to recognize, even though they're shadowed. I'm not going to say names out loud just to not spoil it, but... Actually, can you spoil a 20-year-old work? Yeah, it's not going to spoil it. Okay, so now we have a battle caster. Oh, she's level 90, so she's going to destroy, so I'll just use our dear Mash and Zenobia. Alright, so there we got a Mighty Brave Chain. And so this is the thing. Even though she's gone 0, now she's still attacking. And this is why it's so important to plan your cards out well. Alright, as you can see, she just wiped the floor with him. Easy enough. Okay, Alright, okay. Alright, we'll just do that. Okay, so back to the story. Okay, alright, how about that? This is a waste of time. I could have handled this on my own. What does that mean? Random gamer, they've caught up. There's one more that's their main force. Yeah. No way, we're losing to 1 already and now there's 1 more on the way? Ah. Let's finish this, Lancer. I don't know what kind of hero expert that is, but I will have her head. Ha 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 ha. Director Mash, hang in there, you gotta keep moving. Foo. Alright, ha 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 ha. Damn it, they both let fear get to them. Give your orders, random gamer, you're the only calm one now. We gotta run for now. Senpai. Fun. Ugh. This is fun, I want to kill. Yes, run. Ugh. Who are you? What do you mean? Can't you tell? Don't tell me the mud got in your eyes too. Alright, looks like we've been saved by another servant. So yeah. They had to make some switches to put this new character in our side. Alrighty. So I think we have enough time to finish this. Alright, so some battles they do have they force you to use certain characters as support, others not. This one wasn't a full force, but pretty much. Curse you, caster, why are you siding with a wanderer? Heh, because it's better than siding with you guys, and hey, I don't mind brats with some potential. Young lady, be ready for a fight. Don't worry, you're good. You can turn this around if you just pay attention. Right, I'll do my best. Hey boy, are you her master? Then I'm leaving the orders to you. I'm a caster class servant. They don't really like me right now. Not like the enemy of my enemy is my friend, but for now you can trust me. In honor of the brave young lady there, I'll form a temporary contract with you and fight as your servant. So yeah, that's one thing that's very different. FGO, you can form contracts pretty willy-nilly, where in all the other media with Fate, it's one servant, typically one servant, and it's hard to switch. So yeah, just a little bit of a difference there. Okay, so we've got Shadow Assassin, Shadow Lancer, and we've got Shadow Cast, or well, it says Kukulin now instead of just Caster, so it's the Caster variant of Kukulin. Alright, so we're just going to go there. Fortunately, oh no, there we go. Again, not going to be a super hard fight. I don't think Fuyuki. Yes, we're out of the tutorial, but the whole Fuyuki is a tutorial, and it's just it doesn't require much thinking. There are some other battles that I might die from just because I might underestimate them and they have these weird mechanics. And Fuyuki, I can just, you know, click a button. And it's not bad. And that was stupid of me picking Zenobia. I forgot we switched. So that's a thing. So there's that rock, paper, scissors. Archer against Lancer. Lancer wins. So now I'm just going to finish it instead of spending the time with the animation, even though his animation's interesting. We'll see it eventually because we have to use him in a few more fights if my memory serves me right. So yeah. Okay, all the fun buttons. Alright, story time, story time. Ugh, curse you with the Holy Grail before my eyes. Alright. Excuse me, thank you very much for saving us from danger. Hey, good work, you don't owe me for this, so don't worry about it. You should be more worried about your body. That darn assassin kept targeting you butt like a pest. Ow. Hey, you look fragile, but you have a pretty nice body. Icing on the cake. Yeah, little creepy, but I have no idea what class you are, but you're pretty sturdy. Maybe saber? No, you don't have a sword. Hey, random gamer, what do you think of that? He's an ally, maybe. From now, let's get some information. He seems to be a decent heroic spirit. Oh, so someone who wants to cut the chase. What is this, some means of communication through Magecraft? Well, Matt, caster servant, I don't know which heroic spirit you are, but we have nothing but respect and awe for you. Most spare me your remarks. I'm sick of hearing them. State your business, weakling. Isn't that what you're good at? I see. Alright then, weakling. I got called a weakling from someone I met for the first time. Alrighty. So, it looks like we're gonna wrap up this episode with that right there. The next episode, it looks like we're gonna, even though it calls him caster, we saw in the battle it says Kukulin, so I'm not gonna call that a spoiler now. So, if you like the video, give us a like. If you want to see any specific characters, if you want to fund any roles for characters coming up, feel free to drop it in the box below. Yeah, if you just want something about this game, like, I'm not claiming to be an expert. I just enjoy this game. And yeah, well, this is the Random Gamer. I guess until next time, let's get gaming.